Good evening. Oil prices have soared on global markets after weekend attacks on two Saudi Arabian oil installations took out more than 5% of global supply. Key Saudi ally, US President Donald Trump, says the United States is locked and loaded as he considers his response to the attacks on the Saudi oil facilities at Khurais and Abquiq, which have caused alarm in the region as well as the markets.
First the explosions in Saudi Arabia, then the explosive market reaction. At the start of trade, Brent crude jumping 19%, the biggest spike since futures trading began over 3 decades ago. President Trump authorising the use of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve in an amount he tweeted sufficient to keep the markets well supplied. But as Saudi Arabia races to recover the commodities in ample supply, risk and uncertainty.
I've never seen an oil facility in the Gulf attacked like this, even when the Kuwaiti fields were burned in 1991. This is a game changer.
The United States has been swift to attribute blame.
Secretary Pompeo has made clear that the Iranian regime is responsible for this attack.
Iran denies involvement, its foreign minister tweeting, having failed at max pressure, Secretary Pompeo's turning to max deceit. American officials then sharing these satellite photographs. They say the images show the strikes came from the north or northwest, suggesting an attack from Iraq or Iran. President Trump tweeting, "There is reason to believe that we know the culprit, are locked and loaded depending on verification." Houthi rebels, who are backed by Iran, say it was them.
We exploited vulnerabilities in the Saudi defence system and we built our drones in order to avoid these systems. Therefore, the Saudi and Emirati airspace became open to us after their defence systems failed to even spot the drones.
President Trump says he's waiting to hear from the Saudi kingdom as to whom they believe caused the attack. Nor does he have universal support among Republicans for military action.
I think an escalation of the war would be a big mistake. Really, the answer is trying to have a negotiated ceasefire and peace in Yemen, and bombing Iran won't do that.
Still, the White House not absolutely ruling out a meeting with Iran's ruler later this month.
A meeting is still on the table, correct?
Well, the president will always consider his options, and we've never committed to that meeting at the United Nations General Assembly. The president has just said he's looking at it.
But from those who look at the numbers and follow the money, a bleak assessment of the impact of the Saudi strikes.
It will make a global recession much more likely. The last thing we need is a spike in oil prices and a disruption in oil supply.
Prulawan, SBS World News.